rolling, Dave. We're rolling.
This is so unprofessional.
Welcome to Penthouse 5 podcast with me, John. I'm the bass player.
I'm Dave. I'm keys player.
I'm Steely, and I'm the best member of the band. No, I'm the drummer.
I'm the drummer.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just the drummer.
Well, in this episode, it's our first episode, so we actually don't know what we're talking about, I guess.
Yeah, this is the pilot. This is the we haven't got the the full 10 episodes on Fox TV yet. This is
There's three of us chilling on the edge of my bed.
Yeah, we're going to call it
Nice.
episode 1, 3 in a bed.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
Wow,
episode.
okay.
That's the episode title for
We're
today.
gonna get some very niche clientele.
We just had some fake Nando's, and it's called Fernando's.
This is actually cool.
Yeah, it's actually called Fernando's.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. And then
Actually, I think there's one in Southampton, actually,
Is it?
called Fernando's. Yeah. Pretty sure. I saw a program where, something like that, and they got shut down because they're so close to ripping off
Nando's,
Nando's.
yeah.
It was like Jando's or something like that.
Nando's.
Well, like, to be fair, like, it's just spicy chicken, man. Like, anyone can cook that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
I
the
can't.
brand though, and it sells.
Yeah, but it's well good. And yeah, well, you lot just had it.
First fan. There you go. Yeah, we'll go off that too. Yeah.
Yeah, when I googled this address, do you know, like, Penthouse 5, it shows Penthouse 5.
Yeah, I put it in
Yeah,
Google.
that's
Yeah,
because it was like
I
previous
registered
addresses.
this address as Penthouse 5.
It was like previous addresses in RG4, and now I was like, oh, that's the one. It was like Penthouse 5.
Yeah, wait. That's so cool. Yeah, because Yuki showed me, like, because he, with his teaching and stuff, he put his address as like a teacher. So when it come up and stuff, like.
So if ever you need to find him.
Yeah. But yeah, so he told me it's like get the band on Google, and obviously with the like website and stuff, I like did it all at the same time, sort of thing.
I don't know about that. Having my name up in my address.
Don't Google that.
We will find you.
I
Yeah,
hate
I
your
know.
podcast. We'll find you.
Yeah, 'cause it's, I mean, everyone kind of knows all your ins and outs of who you are and what you do anyway, let alone where you live.
If someone really wants to find out that information, they're gonna get it.
I've gone out
So,
my way to put all
just
my
try not to.
information online.
Try not to be too much of a dick.
Like this, I think it's like the average person who's put their shit online, and then I've gone above and beyond, like where, like,
It's just like, I'm here.
Come find me.
Location is not everything.
all my apps find like location and shit,
But yeah, no, so we just had some dinner. It was good.
Yeah. So what are we gonna talk about then?
No, man, we just
This podcast is open to everything. Like,
yeah,
Open, no limitations.
from animals
What
to
we talk about.
Yeah, if just in case you've stumbled across it and you've no idea what it's about or who we are, we will play in a band. We're playing band for
Oh yeah, we should get back out.
weddings,
Yeah.
corporate events,
Professional musicians.
bar mitzvahs, funerals. We do it all, man. We do it all.
yeah. Penthouse 5 is a party band. Yeah, just in case you didn't know.
At Penthouse 5 Band.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it?
What, the website?
Then what? Instagram, Twitter.
Oh,
or-
anything on social media, yeah, the website is all Penthouse 5 Band. So
Yeah.
Instagram, find us on Penthouse 5 Band. Facebook's the same. Yeah, everything is all the same. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Having said that, it's not exclusively a function band podcast. We're
Yeah.
just kind of
Yeah.
we are.
we're just
a bunch
raw
of bands
mates.
doing
Yeah,
a
and we're
podcast.
yeah, exactly.
We'll talk about some of our times,
You know?
and we'll talk about other stuff. Man.
Talk about the high times and the low times.
No?
Yeah, and all in between.
3 lads in a bed pouring their heart out to each other.
We're not in the
Two-
pits. I just
Two men and a baby.
There is.
I've got the least hair, so I'll be the baby. Yeah.
3 lads in the bed, and I'm like, Photoshop it over.
My face on the diaper. Okay.
That is a film, right?
Yeah, but luckily we've got videos of this. We're not all in a bed. There's nothing wrong with that.
Dave's in the bed.
But
I'm close to the bed. These.
I'm in a chair.
By the end of it, we'll all be inside.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'll kick it off by saying
Go for it.
I love you.
I'm in this band. I'm in this band for about a week longer, and then I
This is the first and
from Mexico.
This is the first and last podcast.
Yeah, but no, I'll start off by saying the reason I'm in this band is because
Needed money.
I worked. Yeah. Definitely not that. I'll go anywhere else for a band.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I worked with Jon on a cruise ship. We were in a band together for a little bit, and that was fun. We were out in Asia. That was real fun.
That was real good.
What's the best place you went to? So I can't remember.
Japan was really cool.
Japan was so
Nagasaki
clean.
was our home port. Yeah.
What? Japan was your home port?
Yeah, Nagasaki.
So lucky buggers, because we got to go there. This is Dave speaking. I did the cruise ship as well, but not with these two. But we did a similar tour. But we got to go there, but having a home port, that must have been awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Because our home port was Singapore,
And
which
you
was
guys-
awesome.
It was real good.
You know, it's like with home ports. Every time you go out, you find something new.
Yeah,
Because you just, first time you go, it's so alien. Remember, we were looking for ages on the first day we went there for something to eat because we were in that hotel.
Yeah.
And we didn't know where, and we just ended up in this shitty little.
Yeah.
And
Like
then,
Wimpy.
And then literally,
in Japan.
It wasn't wimpy, but it was like a wimpy.
And then literally like a month later, after we'd known the home port, if we'd have walked like 5 minutes down the road, there's a huge shopping centre with like fucking McDonald's, the lot.
I remember when we were in Japan. I think I was out with Liam, our singer at the time, and I remember like just the crazy stuff you find in Japan, like on the streets and stuff. And I remember walking past, and I saw like a frog, and there was a purse, like loads of like frog or toad, like
You mean like street market, don't you?
Yeah.
Like a real frog.
Yeah.
well, it was dead. It'd be
was.
hollowed out.
You did, I got that. And live
first.
Put my keys in a live from its mouth.
Good holiday, to be fair.
Japan, it'd be constantly running away.
Yeah.
Like, where are my fucking keys?
Get it out!
Freddo swallowed
Squashed
it.
him. Yeah, anyway, that was the start of the weird stuff.
Yeah.
And we were in China.
So you know we're not in the West then.
Yeah. Feel like a different planet almost. It's amazing.
Oh, I love
Definitely the furthest I felt away from home.
Mm.
But remember, the craziest thing we probably ate was when we went to China, and our port was Shanghai.
Yeah.
And we got taken to a restaurant twice, didn't we? The first time we had pig's brain in a soup. And it was like a bowl of soup, real spicy soup, real flavourful. Everything was spicy. I just remember like brain was just floating in the middle.
I didn't
Oh
like
my
that
God.
time. I wouldn't
Did you not come to that time?
No, not the first time.
Oh.
I never had the
You come to the second time,
Yeah.
and we sat on like a bench opposite each other type thing, and then the guy come over, and I remember looking in the bag, like this white bag, and there was a turtle in it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then he walked off, and then like 10 minutes later, like the plate comes back, chopped up turtle,
Yeah.
just all over the plate. And
It
then
was pretty hard to eat.
it was.
I mean, we didn't even, not even like,
Nah.
it was meant
It was-
to be hard
So you
to eat.
killed this
and
little
physically
turtle when you
hard.
didn't
we didn't know what was
even eat
going on, you know.
But it's one of them. Sorry for any, vegan listeners out there. But it's
What's going on?
Zero
It's going on.
10,000. But it's.
I was
it's
just about to
like,
click subscribe.
being like a 22, 23-year-old kid, like.
I mean, Jon was old enough, just so like.
Go to China for
you're
the
a
first
horrible
time, and
person.
someone's like, "Hey, do you want turtle?" You're like,
Yeah, you should try it with them
"Do I
once,
not?" I
didn't
don't
you?
know. But
Yeah.
I'd cut the line at dog just because I, love dogs.
Yeah.
People say like, "Oh, you can't love one and not the other," but
You can,
I love
really.
dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so that
Especially if
was-
you've got one yourself. It's like, oh.
yeah, I know. I love a little dog, little Rizzler.
In France right now?
Yeah, I know. Living it up, living the life.
Yeah.
We've got to get back there. Trying to get back there this year, even just like, as I was
Maybe a different conversation, but I did have an email today from an agent I won't say. Oh, in front of no one, except for Penthouse Live.
Obviously, they're all climbing over each other.
Oh, mate, we're creeping up. We're
Yeah.
about to take over.
For sure.
You listen, you one person.
I got something to say. If there is one person, if we put this on YouTube, and this is the video, or someone listens to this podcast on like Apple Music or Spotify or whatever, if anyone is listening and you've listened 9 minutes, 17, 18 seconds now, if you get to the end, right, I reckon we come up with a word, like just a random word, and that's the word we end the podcast on. And if you've watched it right to the end,
You win 1,000.
No! I was going to say that.
Dave's money.
Yeah, that's it. No, I was just going to say, if you make it to the end of the podcast, and you just put into the comment on YouTube, or put into the comment on Facebook, or wherever you find it, the word that we say right at the end, and then we know someone's watched it all the way to the end.
Yeah, now we're going to be just
Yeah,
sad
it's
because
really
no one's going to give us the
Yeah,
word.
you know.
Was that the word? Was that the word? Dickhead? Fuck your
Unsubscribe.
Alright, bad idea.
No, do it. We've got to do it now. We said we did. We said we would.
But you know, it's just proof. I mean, you know, you never know who's listening
So
or watching.
anyway, what agent were you talking about?
Oh, yeah, it's just, I had an email today. That, yeah, you remember the France girl I was telling, like, there's a...
Photographer's wife.
No, it's a different gig. We be out there for a week, like Monday to Monday. And, I'll tell you about that. What about? I'm going to discuss it on this. This is business.
Yeah, sorry.
This is private business.
I can't believe you're on a podcast and you've just started a story and go, no.
Well,
Hard left hand, let's go.
But,
so
so how, because I worked with you in Bahrain in a hotel gig.
That's the first... I remember the day I met you. Do you remember the day you met me?
Yeah, because I rocked in. Never, and I remember you telling me this after the fact that I walked into Nicky's house wearing an agency.
Remember you wearing
my red Liverpool hoodie, and he was like, "Oh Jesus Christ, this guy's such a chav and his football, and I'm not. He's clearly an arsehole."
He wasn't wrong.
I
set you up.
That's it. That's the end of the story.
And you've never got over it since.
Yeah, man. No, I remember like when I met you. Well, it was in the same because it was Nicky's house. I met both of you for the first time because I wasn't at your audition or anything. I remember meeting you at Nicky's
Wish
house.
you were at my audition.
I would be like,
Blowing your
hell no. Nah,
Too
but
fat. Too ginger.
You're hired. You're hired.
Nah. Yeah, man, but Bahrain was when we first met, wasn't it? Where we first worked together, and that was cool. Remember our trips down to American Alley?
Yes, Jesus, yeah. You had that cheat day thing, so you'd work out like crazy for 6 days, and then on the 7th day, you'd just try and eat as much food as you could physically put into your mouth.
Yeah.
That sounds
Remember
like
five burger. It was 5 burgers in a bun. It was amazing.
The cheese in each one.
Yeah, and then we went to Baskin Robbins, and the standard for me was brownie, 2 scoops of ice cream, like even whatever flavours you wanted, squirty cream, cherry on top I think it was, and then maybe like sprinkles or something like that. And it was, oh man, it's amazing.
And I just had my little mint
Mint
chocolate.
chocolate,
Like
yeah.
one little thing every single time.
Oh man, it's so
That's
good.
all.
It's so good. Man, destroyed myself.
Do you remember that Philly cheesesteak shop right down the bottom?
Yeah, I went there.
So good.
That was cool.
Oh, good.
A friend of mine, is joined the Navy, like last year I think it was, and he's now like in the Navy legit, and he's out in Canada at the moment, but he's going to be based in Bahrain.
Oh, cool.
I've been speaking to him about it, just saying like, you know, the American alleys to go, like, you know, like go to the F1, like the go-kart.
Yeah.
Did you do the go-kart in there?
I did the go-kart. I got the lap of the day.
I did? Oh,
yeah. How
That
could
was
you
amazing.
forget? That was inspirational. I
I
inspired
just wiped it
myself.
from my memory.
I remember you telling me about because I think I got they did show the fastest laps, didn't they?
Yeah,
And then
it's probably professional.
I think I got a pretty good time fairly like early in, and then just as you pass the finish line, it'll update on the screen. So he just passed the finish line before the first turn. His name popped up. He was like, "Yes, first place!" And then back to the straight. It's like, "These are good shit."
Yeah, that's quality. Oh, that was good.
So how long were you out there for? Both?
6 months.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was only supposed to be there for about.
Stay there that long?
To be fair, I didn't mind it.
Oh really?
I didn't mind it.
You
no.
kind of get into your groove, don't you?
Well, to be fair,
Routine and
I had a real good routine, which I'm trying to get back into. But like, my routine was just I was like, I was reading every day.
Making money.
Yeah, trying to get back into making money. Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah, you got the whole day.
If you don't know, yeah, like generally with these hotel gigs in Asia and the Middle East, you're gigging normally like 6 nights a week, so you'll do like 3 or 4
Monday,
sets
Saturday,
in the
something like
evening. But that kicks off at like 9 or something.
Yeah, and then you finish like 1, innit?
Yeah, and the rest of the day, you've got all to yourself. You've got your own like ensuite hotel room, and there's a free gym, and all the food and drinks free. And there's like tables down.
I would like to do it. I would have liked to do it early.
That's the thing. That's the thing about hotel contracts compared to like cruise ships as a musician. You got the whole day in like a 5-star hotel or 4-star hotel. So the day is yours. Do you know what I mean? So we always used to like you'd go out on trips. Like me and Dave used to go down to American Alley, get a haircut, and see a load of bombers go past. I'll tell that in a story in a bit. But, what else we do? So like my routine, for example, was like I get up like I was in intermittent fasting as well, what you're doing, and I go to the gym. It's like because it was like literally the gym was like I'd walk out my door of my room, and then the next door to my left was the gym. I was that close, and then there's a swimming pool as well. So what I used to do is actually that was my routine. I used to wake up, go. Open my like shutter doors, and then there was like a little balcony that just went shut on the floor. There's like no height to it or anything, and I used to just climb over that and swim a couple of lengths, like a few lengths in that, and then I don't know, eat breakfast or whatever. Go to the gym, read for an hour, like all this stuff, like being real productive. Do you know what I mean? And then but you had the whole day to do whatever you wanted, and I was like I like that contract because again like I was trying to do stuff. Be productive. Yeah, proactive and all that. So, but yeah,
I was productive in another sense in that you guys had established your Monday night post-gig Game of Thrones night. You're like, yeah, Dave, come along. I was like, I hadn't seen it. Or so you're on season 4, was it? That year, because it would have been 2015, end of 2014. I don't know. Yeah, so I watched about 3 or 4 seasons of Game of Thrones in like 4 days.
That's always the way though. That's always the way. When we used to like, because we did that for a few contracts, like we made Game of Thrones a night, like an event, and the people that like were in the band who hadn't seen it at that point and were trying to catch up, they had to literally watch like 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 hours to catch up, and it was like, and that I remember Jack had to do that. He had to like watch like 30 hours within a couple of days, like just to like, you know what I mean? It's quite funny, but do you remember that when we were down in where was it? Just past American Alley in Bahrain, and we were getting our haircut.
Oh yeah, got the haircut story. Yeah, go for it.
No, you said it.
So yeah, we're all in there having our haircut. This is when I still had some hair. Those days. But we're all just, there's the hairdresser's got a big, like clear wall, basically, like the whole entrance
was a
big massive window that looked out onto American Alley, and where all the famous
chains,
like all the chains and fast food places were. And so I can't remember who was in the chair, but one of us was in the chair. It was me in the chair, and you guys were just chatting away. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a group of maybe 5 or 6 people ran down the street. So because we've got this clear window wall, we just watched 6 people in balaclavas with a big, one of them in the middle holding a massive black flag with some sort of symbol now, I can't remember what it was. And they just kind of flew by us. And we all kind of did a double take and we're like, what? Did you just see that? Am I playing tricks? And the hairdresser was like, not fussed at all. He was just like, it's just another day. It's like a sitcom, so it was really weird.
But I remember going out to the window.
Yeah, we all rushed out.
And I remember seeing one guy run past, and he basically stopped pretty much in front of the shop, put down his balaclava, was sick, and then ran off.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And then they obviously had like
they were all running with like oil drums and
tyres. Yeah, I remember one of them had what they called like a big pallet thing with a few tyres on, and then they did the whole like what's it called, like the flaming.
Yeah, so by the time we ran to the window and saw this, they'd set tyres across Call of Duty. Put too much Conor. And so yeah, they lined some tyres across the road and lit them on fire.
Tyres aren't flammable. I've always wondered that. Like people always burning tyres. Like.
Well, I don't think it's like they don't stop it. They create like a load of smoke or something like that. I'm like, Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
Walk up to a car and just be like, oh.
Research.
No, but that's what I'm saying. What they had was like the little bottle with the thing sticking out.
Yeah, the Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, and then they chucked it. So I don't know, whatever the liquid was, it caught fire.
Yeah.
And it, like,
Milk.
But it was
Shit, yeah.
vegan.
Fill it with anything.
Bean milk.
Fill it with anything.
But it was just, it was really,
Spit it out.
yeah, it was really surreal because the part of bar in Manama, like just outside the capital where we were, it's all very kind of westernised and Americanised. Obviously,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
the American Alley, you've got all these American fast food chains, and there was a Navy base, so there's loads of Americans running around, and there's lots of expats there, so there's a lot of Westerners and Europeans and North Americans, all that kind of thing.
You must have felt pretty safe though. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
but
days
like I
or
didn't
like
really notice any. But that was the first time where I was just like, kind of made you remember, like, oh yeah, we are in the Middle East, and there's, you know, there's occasionally
Yeah,
some,
it's easy to
some
forget that.
issues, yeah.
It really is easy to forget that. Like, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the police were there in no time at all.
Massive
Like,
age
literally
boys,
a couple of minutes, and there was police cars, these vans everywhere, and the police don't mess about. They don't. I don't think they need to write much, you know, many reports on what they did out on the streets. They're pretty heavy-handed,
Yeah.
from what I remember.
all the paperwork.
Yeah.
There's my signature.
Paperwork.
Yeah, but yeah. So like you say, you kind of don't realise where you are because everything's so westernised. And you see something like that, and it's really like, oh Jesus.
Oh, definitely.
Whereabouts is Bahrain, like, exactly?
It's like right next to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, there's
There's like a bridge.
There's a bridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Like
like
all
on
the
the
Saudis just come over.
yeah on a
Just-
Thursday, because
Oh,
Thursday night for them is our Friday night.
Yeah.
The way the week is, and they would come running over the bridge because there's no you can't well literally because there's no alcohol allowed in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
There's not, so they come steaming over the bridge to Bahrain where you can have as much alcohol as you want, and you know, women of the night and all that kind of jazz. So and they used to get absolutely steaming drunk and throwing money around everywhere, and then run back to Saudi Arabia and kind of do their, you know, prim and proper thing.
It's weird
So
that,
it was
isn't
a really
It's
yeah.
like, you just think, just pick one or the other. Why you gotta like
Yeah.
pretend?
Well, you can't really pick the other in Saudi Arabia. It's like,
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
guess
leave.
actually I keep forgetting.
It's pretty.
Yeah, bro.
That's it.
Different.
I would just leave that. If you got that much money and you want to party that hard,
Pretty hard, pretty.
but why not? Just
Oh,
fuck this.
But so we've been gigging for
This band,
this band's been gigging for
Yeah.
a year, yeah.
1 year in April.
Yeah.
Which I was thinking we should have like a
And like an
Dinner.
anniversary thing.
Yeah.
we should have a dinner.
dinner. We had takeaway tonight, but you know.
Well, Yuki's been asking us all over, so he can actually cook us some proper Italian. We've got an proper Italian guitarist.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
authentic
That's
Italian.
smooth. He's authentic
Right.
Italian.
Like Ray-Ban's got the mark on him. This one here has got.
Got like,
You're not
he's
real
got like,
man.
he's got a handy on his shoe. Italy. But yeah, we should do something for that. So in the year so far, what's been your
last year?
favourite? Like,
In the
could be
fir-
a
in the
gig or
first
just
year.
a moment. Like, what's your favourite memory? So
My
far?
favourite memory, like first thing that springs to my mind, isn't a gig, is when we're at Steely's house, which is where we rehearse. Google that. I'll load it up later.
Put it somewhere.
Yeah, being at your house during the rehearsal towards the end of the day, and like the night before I stayed at yours, because obviously I lived in Weymouth at that point, and we've basically been working on this band for 6 months, like not hard or anything because obviously everyone's busy and stuff, but we've done
Just
like
for yourself.
no, but I mean like we've done photo shoots. We were like the process had begun.
Yeah, well,
right?
yeah.
And like we were getting to the point where we were like, when's the first gig gonna drop? And then we had the phone call in rehearsal, and I remember just like how happy I was, like just like the buzz. I was like, we've actually got a gig. Like
Yeah.
this is it. Do you know what I mean? Like yeah, that for me
And it
is the
happened
first
to be
thing.
like bad.
Yeah, it was our first gig booked was in France, a wedding, not even in our own country. Do you know what
I remember
Like,
you were like, yeah, where's your parents' like house?
as well.
You were like, because my parents have a house in France.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I'm not rich, by the way. Podcast. parents
Don't come and
invested.
Don't come to the address which is not.
Yeah.
Steal his money.
But yeah, my parents have a house down in the Dordogne, and it's right next. Well, it's kind of like an hour from Bergerac. And John said to me, he's like, "Did your parents live anywhere near Bergerac?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I might have a gig."
That was the night before?
That was the night before, and then literally the next day, he's like, Steely, come out, and he pulled me out of rehearsals. He's like, we got the gig, bro, we did it.
Yeah.
And I told everyone. And
It was buzzing, man.
everyone was well happy.
Yeah. What about you?
So many memories. The one that sticks out for me is just the first thing that pops into my head, because I remember we were talking about doing a band, me and you, for a while. I remember we went down to your ends and down in Weymouth and kind of sat down in that like Lord of the Rings pub.
Yeah, sweet.
And talking about the band and stuff, kind of confirming, yeah, let's do this. But I remember the first rehearsal. I remember thinking, like, is this just going to be another one of those like standard, you know, kind of boring function bands, or is this going to be something different? I was hoping for like, I think this could be cool, because I knew, obviously I played with you before, I know how good you are, and Steely, your reputation kind of precedes you. I hadn't.
It's true.
I knew you, but I wasn't like proper mates with you at that point.
Yeah.
Because I didn't gig with you first hand. But I knew that you were the shit, as they say. But yeah, I remember the first rehearsal, and then the other two were rehearsed. Oh, sorry, they auditioned.
Yeah. So we
So-
all knew each other before.
Yeah.
Those two guys, me and Steve, auditioned. We found them. So yeah.
I just remember driving home, just coming out of that first rehearsal. We only learned like 3 or 4 songs.
4 songs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Recorded.
For the video, like the next day,
Yeah.
But I just remember thinking like, that was really tight. Just like for the first
Very
rehearsal,
first
never played
rehearsal.
together.
Yeah.
I just remember thinking, this has got some promise. Like this is really tight. Everyone's on their game. No one's slacking. Everyone's a really high standard. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I just remember. I remember vividly coming away from that rehearsal, just thinking, okay, I think we've got something cool here. And so far, I think so far I've improved right. It's been going well.
Yeah, man. Only up.
Yeah, it's been getting better and better.
Oh, you
Just it. My favourite memory.
last year.
I don't know, although they were early mornings, I really enjoyed going into London University. Like, I really enjoyed that. Just like as a band together, me and Yuki, drink coffee, of course, on his phone, of course.
Cigarette.
And yeah, just been like, yeah, we're doing this, going in there.
Literally,
And everything took like ages to set up and that. But yeah, I just remember that they were cool times. I'm looking forward to doing it again. Yeah. Said it's long, early starts now, but it's just cool being together as a band, like doing things, and then like getting something out of it as well.
Yeah, sure.
We've 100% got to dress up next time though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. Yuki's like, guys. Now we got that.
Now we have to.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
The only Italian in the fashion
But
It must be, man. The Italians invent like fashion and coffee like at the same time.
We're checking out in 30 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll check it out.
So we need to.
We need to wrap this up.
Word of the day.
Well, I'll say the last word at the end.
Is that it? Was
No,
that it?
that's not
End. That's the word.
That's not going to say yes. Shut me down. Yeah, I mean, how do you want to wrap this up? I think.
If you're still listening, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you for
Appreciate
listening.
it.
Thank you for watching, if you're watching. And this is going to be, hopefully more regular episodes,
Yeah.
We'll start this up now.
It's gonna be some in the car. It's gonna be some at my house.
Yeah,
Some at
we'll
your
do it all
house.
over.
Yeah.
But
We'll get our
Start, I
get
think.
a groove on and kind of find a rhythm of like how it's all gonna go. This has just been like it's been cool. It's been just a cool chat.
yeah,
Yeah, it went by real quick.
sure. Yeah, find us on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all that.
At Penthouse 5 Band.
We're good enough.
Penthouse
Play
5
wedding.
Yeah.
Penthouse the number 5
Yeah.
Band.
Yeah. I think that's about it. But yeah, we're going to talk about random stuff on this podcast. I think, like everything.
Yeah. It's not exclusive to music or band stuff. Yeah.
Our stuff.
Around 5 seconds.
Yeah. All right. Last word.
Go.